So I just discovered something kind of insane and thought I would share with you. I had zero clue that soy can cause breakouts. Basically what it does is it ups our androgen levels, but also it kind of mimics estrogen. So if you already feel like you might be estrogen dominant, then basically this extra estrogen, like your body tries to treat it like it's estrogen, it basically can just like wreak havoc on your hormonal acne. I am like queen of soy. Like I'm really queen of soy. And so to finally be connecting the dots that this could even be like a potential irritant, it's just holy crap. Why didn't I hear about this before? So I looked into it, and basically there's no way to test if soy is the problem. Basically the only thing or the only recommendation that dermatologists make is just to cut it out for like a month and see how your skin does. So some of the foods I've been eating like almost every day, especially when I'm working out, and you know, right now we're moving into the warmer time of year, and so everyone is thinking about bikinis. I've been trying to eat, you know, a lot of tuna or like boiled eggs and, you know, your healthy food, spinach, bell peppers, onion, lots of eggs too. So I'm finding out that there's lots of soy in tuna. Like if you're eating canned tuna, basically it's like it'll say like a vegetable broth, even if it's like the canned, like the tuna in water. Basically vegetable broth has soy in it. Not only that, but even when I'm eating like carrots, I love snacking on baby carrots, I'll have a little bit of ranch. Well, every single ranch on the market right now has soy in it. Like every single ranch. Not only that, but when I make tuna salad sandwiches, I add a little bit of mayo. Every single mayo on the market, there's only one that I could find that does not have soy in it. So basically, if you're just like shopping at Walmart, if you're shopping at Target, Publix, most of these are all carrying, you know, the good brands, like, you know, Hellmann's. I mean, Kraft is okay. Nature's Valley or Hidden Valley, all of those have soy in it. Like they all do. So soy is just everywhere. Obviously if you're doing soy lattes, you know, you could just switch to almond. Obviously if you're eating tofu, yeah. That's like soy overload. Soy sauce, obviously. Just a lot of the foods that I enjoy on a day-to-day have soy in them. Also, there are some foods like that contain like high amounts of iodine that might also irritate your skin. So if you're boiling eggs, something happens during the boiling process that kind of ups the iodine. So not saying cut out eggs, but it might be better just to scramble your eggs or to fry it, obviously like in an extra virgin olive oil or maybe like an avocado oil. Definitely stay away from sunflower seed oil, canola oil, if this is for people with who are struggling with their hormonal acne. So yeah, obviously soybean oil, canola oil, vegetable oil, stay away from vegetable oil. All of those. Really, like the only two, I think coconut oil isn't too bad, but there was another reason why you wouldn't want to go too crazy with the coconut oil. So it's just like best if you're cooking and you have to use an oil. There's nothing wrong with extra virgin olive oil, especially like if it's like a cold pressed, a high quality one. And then of course using just like an avocado oil or something, but I think it's easier just for most people to get extra virgin olive oil. Also, I never did an update on what happened with the teas. So I was drinking teas like once to twice a day for over 30 days, and I was doing the green tea, spearmint tea, and then I tried to introduce hibiscus tea. It has something in it that will mimic estrogen, and so I shot myself in the foot. My skin was doing really well for a couple weeks, and then I started doing a hibiscus tea blend, and then of course I learned that I have to stay away from hibiscus tea, which kind of sucks for me, but honestly, I don't think you'll have an issue with it unless you're estrogen dominant. If you're estrogen dominant, you'll probably figure it out. Like if you have bad reactions to hormonal birth control, like if it causes you to bleed a lot. And there's other, maybe I'll do a video like on like the things that you can see like before you take a test, obviously. So if you're just trying to troubleshoot on your own, which is why the #1 thing for people who do have adult acne and who are no longer going through puberty, basically what they try to do is they try to balance your hormones, but some of the things that they do to balance our hormones actually do the exact opposite. So, you know, it sucks. Sometimes your body just wants to be a little difficult, but I'm not giving up. I mean, there is a way around this, but I just think it's hilarious that the foods that I love to eat every day, oh my gosh, even I was looking, there's these like a turkey meatballs. I love like these turkey meatballs, but they come already frozen, so obviously you're just throwing them in the oven. And so usually I like to have those, and then like my sauteed spinach and like a sweet potato. But there's even soy in the turkey meatballs, and I was like, oh crap. So now I'll just have to get like, you know, just the ground turkey and make my own. But a lot of the foods that I usually eat to help me build muscle and help me stay lean are very high in soy. And so I basically have to rethink all of my food choices that do really well with my body as far as when I'm like sticking to a workout routine, but just wreak havoc on my skin. And they're not necessarily too, like, they don't really sound bad, like, oh, turkey meatballs, why would that, or boiling an egg, why would that make you break out more? But it's just all this stuff I'm learning. It's just like, why does my body have to be just so weird? I have to like jump through hoops. You guys already know the American diet, and I don't mean diet literally, I mean just the foods that we have available to us. We have some really funky stuff in it, and so I love when I'm living in other countries. The food is just so different. My body reacts so different. It's a completely different lifestyle, and usually I'm still eating the same foods that I love to eat, and yet I'm getting such different results. And then when you're back in the US, it's just like, what is this? It sucks. And they wonder why like most of us like really struggle with like extra weight and you know, bellies where we don't want too much of a belly, you know. And it's just like this weird stuff in all of our food, and it really isn't doing us any good. So obviously I'm going to do some more research into it, and I'm going to start testing it out. It just sucks, all my favorites have so much soy, so I'm going to cut that out. The tea thing does work, but it does get very repetitive trying to drink tea every single day. I guess if you're used to, like, if you're trying to replace your coffee with tea, then I guess it'd be easier to do, but I don't drink coffee, so usually it's like I had to build on this habit, and then I just got tired of doing the habit. But it actually did help. And so if you are someone and you're getting like desperate, I would say definitely check out what foods you have like that have soy. If anything that has like a vegetable oil in it, definitely will have soy in it, but most of our products, like it'll say on the back, contain soy. Obviously if you're like buying meats and things like deli meats or just meats to cook with, look for hormone-free or antibiotic-free. If you're going to still do cheese, there is a way to do cheese and not break out. You have to look for like hormone-free cheese. And also there's this specific type of casein that's used. I think it's, I want to say it's casein A. I could be wrong, but you can just look it up. What cheese can I eat that is hormone-free or that will make you break out? And you know, there's lots of different places where you can have it shipped to you, or there's like a certain number of like there's only a couple that you could find pretty easily in most of our stores. I think Tillamook, like Tillamook, within the US. That's one that should be safe. Of course, I have to test this out, but other people who have done research into it, they really recommend that one if you are having issues when you eat cheese and your skin breaks out. I don't have any recommendation for if you like chocolate. I just have to like really stay away from chocolate. But yeah, I just think it's funny. After I got like really lazy with doing my teas, and then of course I started on my new like working out diet. It's not really a diet, I mean, because I like the foods that like I eat when I'm trying to build muscle. But anyways, all of those have like so much soy. Let me know if you've already known about this soy thing that causes people with hormonal acne to just break out nonstop, or what changes have you made that you've noticed just like make such a difference, because I would like to hear it.